So these spaces, we don't take it for granted. When I received the invitation that I'm going to be chief guest tonight, I actually asked my team event. They told me, you know what, just show up. So I showed up. And I was like, how are we going to shape the night? For me, I would wish us to have more conversations other than me reading a speech. Because where more than 10 women are gathered, a lot of ideas come out from that team. When we got into office, I remember the first conversation we had with banks, and Nancy was there. The question was, are women bankable? What is the data? Is the data speaking to the magnitude of the budget lines that we all have? What kind of reports are we giving when it comes to women? When we talk about GBV and all the other vices in the community, we came to realize we can solve all these problems, all of them, if we actually economically empower a woman. And for that, for me, NBK, Access Bank, I don't know how we define you tonight, now that you're in the phase of merging. It is indeed an honor, MD, that you actually provided us with this platform. For myself, I was coming because I was very curious to actually get to learn more and hear more about what is it that the banking institutions are doing in this country on matters access to finance when it comes to a woman. I'm deeply honored to join you today for the launch of the We Initiative, a transformative platform that speaks to the heart of women's economic empowerment in Kenya. I wish to appreciate the Managing Director of the National Bank of Kenya, Mr. George Odhiambo, for the leadership of Access Bank Kenya, distinguished guests, women, entrepreneurs, professionals, and all champions of progress gathered here tonight. Allow me to say good evening once again. Today's event marks a defining milestone, not only for NBK and Access Bank, but also for millions of Kenyan women whose aspirations, enterprises, and leadership continue to shape our country's economic future. The We Initiative is launched at the moment when Kenya is deliberating about expanding opportunities for women across businesses, leadership, and their general life and family lifestyle. Allow me to bring warm greetings and to assure you of the firm commitment of His Excellency the President, who has consistently emphasized that Kenya cannot achieve these transformative goals of the better agenda without fully unlocking the economic power of women. Economic empowerment is a woman's rights issue. Women are central to the national development, and their empowerment is not a favor, it is a necessity. The Office of the President's Advisor on Women's Rights was established to drive this agenda with the focus to coordinate and to drive policy change and shift. Our role is to ensure that every institution, every policy, every investment, and every sector integrates a strong women's rights lens in their day-to-day business. We aim to eliminate barriers, strengthen protection, and expand pathways for women to thrive. Over the past 3 years, our office has recorded important milestones. We have spearheaded advanced women's rights charter, now serving as a national guideline or framework on strengthening women's social, economic, and legal rights. We have also shaped reforms that expand women's access to financial literacy, access to justice, developed the Women's or the Widow's Manual, initiated Safe Home, Safe Spaces campaign, an initiative that advances safe spaces for women cutting across board. And we call upon our partners to integrate the Safe Spaces campaign within the institutions, procurement opportunities within the AGPO certificate, and protection against violence for women and children. Through multi-sector partnership, county engagements, and public collaborations, We have championed women-led SMEs, supported community-based programs for widows and survivors, and amplified the role of women in governance and enterprise. This success demonstrates that coordination, action delivers tangible results. The launch of the WE initiative aligns directly with this national vision. It is not simply a banking program to us, it's a comprehensive ecosystem designed for a total woman, the entrepreneur, the professional, the wealth builder, and the family woman. It recognizes that empowering women requires both financial tools and a nurturing environment. The WE initiative aligns directly with the national vision. It's not simply a banking program. It's a comprehensive ecosystem designed for the total woman, the entrepreneur, the professional, the wealth builder, and the family woman. It recognizes that empowering women requires both financial tools and a nurturing environment of knowledge and mentorship within the community. I commend NBK and Access Bank for merging their NIA and Almasi Lady propositions to create a dual, inclusive platform that respects Kenya's diversity. Through both conventional and Sharia-compliant banking options, the WE initiative ensures that no woman is left behind. The financial solutions unveiled today are timely and innovative. They include multi-currency accounts without monthly fees, unsecured invoice discounting and LPO financing up to 100 million shillings, customized business deals, enterprise financing, savings and investment products, and digital banking tailored to women's needs. Equally significant are the non-financial services, masterclasses, mentorship cycles, entrepreneurs, advisory, networking expos, maternal health and wellness packages, lifestyle experiences, and personalized relationship management. These components recognizes that economic empowerment goes beyond access to capital. It requires the right skills, confidence, network, and support systems that any business needs. I congratulate the National Bank of Kenya for your visionary leadership and your successful merger. A strategic consolidation that strengthens your footprint, deepens your capabilities, and firmly positions you as leading champions of inclusive in banking. I laud all partners championing women's advancement, and above all, I celebrate every woman who continues to push boundaries and define possibility, as this merger clearly demonstrates deliberate leadership in creating products that uplift women and promote sustainable wealth and creation. I call upon the financial sector to adopt this level of intentionality. Women are not high-risk borrowers. They are high-return investors in their families and within the community and businesses. When women prosper, Kenya prospers. The numbers consistently have proven this. To policymakers and regulators, I urge continued support for gender-responsive budgeting, accessible procurement, digital inclusion, and regulatory environments that make it easier for women to access financial services without discriminating or unnecessary barriers. To the private sector, I challenge you to provide more opportunities in supply chains, financing models, mentorship platforms, and market linkages. Women-led enterprises must be fully integrated into regional and global value chains if Kenya is to remain competitive. To the women here today and to the millions across the country, I encourage you to fully utilize this initiative. Join the mentorship cycles, attend the master classes, take up financing opportunities, invest in your growth, and step boldly into leadership roles. The WE initiative exists to propel your dreams forward. As we launch this platform, let us remember that empowering a woman transforms a household, a community, and ultimately the nation. The WE initiative is a powerful bridge towards a Kenya where women rise, lead, build intergenerational wealth. It is my honor and privilege to be here during the We Initiative launch. May it become a beacon of empowerment, a source of courage, and a catalyst for prosperity for every woman across this nation. It is therefore prudent to note that we should not be mere partakers of good governance. We should co-create and be a great part of good governance ourselves. Investing in women means investing in the people who invest in everyone else. Kudos to NBK and Access Bank for taking this bold step. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Happy festivities and blessed 2026.